Fridays have meaning again because we're not working tomorrow. Yeah, I got a little bit better light here. So this ain't too bad. I love how, yeah, there's some people that I watch videos because they do not have professional studio lighting. Folk, that's because there's people who carry battery powered lighting equipment in their car. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to buy equipment for lighting and leave it out here in my car. It's not that theft is the worry, it's the fact that the temperature range out here, depending on the time of year, going to fry out or it's going to freeze, depending on what time of year it is. And I'm like, why do I need lighting for? If you can hear my voice, isn't that, well, yeah, the voice quality. It's like, dude, I'm on the latest Samsung. If you're having problems with the sound quality, I can do nothing about it because I'm not going to carry a mic and leave a mic in my car, and for the same set of reasons. Because to me, I'm sorry, it's just vanity. I'm only doing this for your money. I want your money. Matter of fact, I have a GoFundMe. I have a GoFundMe because I need money. There's crazy stuff out there on the internet. I heard the new theme. Meh. I'm on the fence. It just sounds to me that once again, Murray has taken bits and bobs from his music he's written previously and slammed it together and called it new. Because I heard a lot, yeah, it's like maybe it's an homage, maybe I'm just not getting it. But I was like, that's it. But maybe it'll hit me different when I see it to the show, okay? So I'm not going to go on some mad tirade about how Murray's gone woke and Murray Gold has obviously gone woke. No. And I'm on the fence. Like I said, it's just. Oh, yeah. And of course, there's people still going on because RTD's mentioned the fact that he'd like to hang around 4 seasons. Folks, how many times has showrunner said, well, I want to do this, I'm going to do that, and then poof, it's gone? I'll be genuinely excited if RTD is still after 4 years, but here's the thing. If he does not deliver what certain fans want, how much abuse is this poor guy going to take? Because look at what they did towards the end of his era before. What they did to Moffat. And I'll admit, I was bad on Moffat a bit myself, but then when I began to realize, just because you're showrunner on a show, you are not God all emperor of everything that happens to it, which is what the assumption is. Chibnall moved the show to Sunday. Now, Chibnall did want a female doctor. And you know why? Because he wanted to do something completely different. Now, moving it to Sunday was, like I said, probably not his decision. That's scheduling. Like I said, I'm not going to go off on you. And I'll probably get, when I see it with the visual, I'll get a bit more excited, but that's just me. That's my opinion on it. I'm not going to go, if you like this theme, then you're obviously some kind of weirdo. I'm not going to do that crap to you, no. I'm sure. But it's a lovely Friday morning. It's about 50 degrees out. A bit nippy, but not too nippy. I've got a warmer jacket on, so hey, for the last couple days, well, hasn't been too bad. I'm just glad we're getting a little bit of a fall, because usually the weather goes here in Ohio for years, and no, it's climate change brought on by the evil capitalists. You must buy an EV or you are a loser. Yeah, meanwhile, EVs cost how many thousands of more dollars than your regular car? I told the wife, look, I wouldn't mind having an electric vehicle just to drive back and forth to work. But if I'm going on a trip, I want a damn internal combustion engine, dude, because I know I can go hundreds of miles and not worry about it. So if projections are true, well, like I said, this has been going around the fandom now for a couple of weeks, but the word's going on that it's going to be November 11th, the 18th, and 25th for the dates of the specials. That's what's been bouncing around. And that means if that's true, right? So right now, if it's Friday the 13th, is it? I don't even pay attention to that. It's superstitious, but there's a lot of superstitions I just don't buy into. But if that's true, then we are less than a month out. So we'll have to see, because I'm hearing 11th, 18th, and 25th of November, which is going to be kind of sad because your Omega Files, if that's true, is definitely going to be delayed. The weekend of the 25th, I will be at Chicago TARDIS. I won't be leaving Chicago TARDIS till that afternoon. And it's a 4-hour drive plus, so yeah, it was amazing me, after all those years, let's keep going back to Camp Crystal Lake. For Friday the 13th. Like, how many people have died there now? I'm assuming they found bodies sooner or later. Yeah, let's go there again. All these other people died, but we'll get off lucky. Sure, the murderer's never been captured, but it's perfectly safe. Okay, maybe not. You'd think by now somebody would have dropped a small tactical nuke on Crystal Lake, just to be sure, but yeah, and Michael Myers, it's like, I know it's kind of weird when you look back on all those childhood, say horror monsters of the day. Like one of the lines, I think it was in a Stephen King movie or something. It was in a book. Oh no, it's the mummy. Let's walk faster. Because it's a mummy. I can outwalk a mummy. It's like, okay, the mummy's coming. Give me a baseball bat. The guy is like been in the ground for how many thousands of years? He's not going to have much structural integrity. No, skunks do not smell like marijuana smoke. Why? Because if you've ever smelled a skunk that's been hit on the pavement and someone hits the smell pouch and its body, trust me, you smell that thing for miles, depending on how the wind's carrying. Because we had one get hit up the road from our house, and when you pass it, it's a way different smell. And while I myself have never partook in the wacky weed, They're really formidable. Like I said, I do know what it smells like. I've had neighbors who lived on the stuff, basically. Yep. So yeah, like I said, it's skunks smell horrible. Like I said, when they get hit. Now sometimes a body can lay out there for God knows how long, and you'll get lucky. But somebody hits it in just the right place, that area is going to smell for weeks. Hell, long after the body's gone, you're going to be like, "Yep, there's a skunk hit here." Because that's one thing we have no shortage of here is carrion birds. I know that, and they're huge. We got buzzards, we got vultures, whatever you want to call them. They're okay. I thought the episodes were going to BBC One. I heard. Like I said, what about Disney Plus? Are they getting them too, or I'm gonna have to go check on that because, or the BBC Player. I mean, it's. Uh, it's kind of weird how quiet it is out here, but I'm surrounded by cars. Ugh. Yeah, I thought it was. Yeah, I thought it was the player. I didn't think. Yeah, but BBC iPlayer was getting it. Besides, if they moved all the episodes to Disney Plus, they'd edit the shit out of them to make them politically correct. No, they are not. Disney Plus has the rights to stream Doctor Who. They do not have any rights to the show itself. They just have the right to stream it. A lot of people have been getting weirded out on that. And I'm like, they have sent advisors, but they have no direct control. Control of the show is with BBC, and it'll remain there. It's still their number one cash cow, despite the evil Chibnall years, which destroyed it and left it a ruin for RTD to resurrect. Oh, God, that's gracious. Oh, so Fran Drescher thinks she deserves more. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, she's still making money off the nanny. Ugh. And God knows what all else she appeared in. That's what makes me die laughing. These guys are making, like, the cast of Friends are still making like $20 million a year off syndication rights to that show for doing nothing. For a show they did how many years ago? But we need more. Yeah, tell that to the guy who's probably living in the dumpster outside your mansion. Well, she did UHF with Weird Al. Well, folks, I just realized it's that time again. So remember, we're off tomorrow. So there'll be no parking lot tomorrow. We're gonna try to have Fallout Friday tonight. Sadly, I'm gonna have to show you what I had to rebuild in Sanctuary thanks to and I'll probably try to explain then what happened. I had to go back a bunch of saves because some stupid program said, you don't want to do that. And all I did was I took 2 settlements out of my mod list because they were the wrong version, and I didn't even so much have a settler there. I didn't even so much as do anything to the property yet. Well, the removal of these settlements has messed up something, blah, 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 so we recommend that you do not use this save. And I'm like, I put these mods in a while ago. It was the first time, because I put in all the settlement mods I could, because some of them disappeared from the time I did my Todd character. So I'm not risking that happening again. So, oh, well, that's a whole other story. We'll talk about that tonight on Fallout Friday. Please, everybody, be kind, be calm, be safe, enjoy your weekends. We'll see you all on the flip side. Take care, everybody. And we'll catch you tonight for Fallout Friday, and then after that, it'll be Monday. So, have a great